It doesn't look like it, but it's supposed to be spring. We had spring for almost a week now. There's still lots of snow, great for snowshoeing, but not that great for any farm activities. Well, the first signs of spring, maple syrup or maple sap. I don't have the facilities to make maple syrup because you have to boil it outside, and I don't have the stove or the time to sit outside for hours to boil the sap. But I don't want to waste everything, and I decided to make wine instead. And hopefully I picked the right trees. In the past, when we made maple syrup, I used oak trees or tapped oak trees before, and that didn't work very well. But the leaves sort of look like maple. I decided to tap two maple trees and one birch tree. I made birch wine in the past, and that worked very well. That was one tree with that's the birch tree. I tapped it several times, and I'm starting to run out of spaces to put the sprout. It doesn't look like it, but it's very steep here, and it's not that easy to get a good place to drill the holes. I just learned that maple trees basically carbonate the sap in the roots, and it's bubbling up the trunk and coming out. That's the way it works its way up to the holes or to the leaves and to the bucket, obviously. But once it comes out to the bucket, it's not bubbling anymore. That would be fun. As you can see, we still have lots of snow. And that's the third tree, the other maple tree. And it would have been a good idea to charge the battery first, but it's too late now. Because it still sort of worked. And hopefully this is another maple tree and not a oak tree as before. And here comes the test. And it's tripping, so I picked the right tree. And we also got some sap already. The other side of spring, we got new chicken, about 30 little chicks. They're supposed to be 1 day old, but they look a little bit older to me. They already have wings and little feathers, but they still look cute. And they're busy eating wood chips, even so they have real food. And then we have the chicken. The chicken don't like to get cold feet, so they stay in the mud close to the door. I made them a little porch there with wood chips, and they all congregate around the door. And for some reason, they like to eat snow. So they are all standing there eating snow. I don't know what's so good about snow. And then there are the ducks. They don't mind getting cold feet and walking around in the snow. They have very good down jackets. They even sleep in the snow, but at night they go inside, fortunately. And as you can see, our little ostriches are not little anymore. They're only fully grown, but they still have the baby feathers. But they should be changing them soon, or they'll be black and gray like the big ostriches. And he's still doing his thing in the snow. Nothing is stopping him. And snow, snow, snow everywhere. But hopefully, eventually, it's going to go away.